Mourning a life I used to live is akin to mourning a twin I never knew existed. On one hand, I know there was a death, but on the other, it wasn't something I feel like I was involved in. Whenever I think about those mountaintops filled with snow, I find it hard to remember the shadow I cast down into the valley below. You see, I thought my mind was purified by the knowledge I had gained, and I thought my intelligence was some kind of armor that would deflect the light away from my eyes long enough for me to ski on down the slope and cope or come to a natural crashing point. The truth was, old me, who caused so much pain and ache, was actually sick. Mirrors were made to be looked into as a form of self-reflection, not to be used as form of deflection or a way to avoid connection. Knowledge is a gift meant to enhance your life, not to be used against yourself like a makeshift knife. Self-harm seems silly until you realize it comes in different varieties, and we all do it to some degree when the opportunity rises. Whether it's a razor to the skin or bottle to the lips, we like to hurt ourselves when the scale tips against us. So we pick our favorite poisons and we pick the flavor. And it doesn't stop there, because all of our poisons work like snares that trap and entangle. They begin to consume us and they start to strangle. The more we try to escape, the worse we get mangled, and the worse we get bruised. So we speed up our use to shorten our fuse, because at this point we ain't got nothing to lose and nothing to choose. So the cycle continues. I refuse to see, I refuse to be what they wanted of me. So I ran to the city because I thought nobody would miss me. What I didn't realize was that something was missing. I was trying hard to hide from myself. I kept trying to live for somebody else, driving myself into personal hell. The reality was that I was deeply unwell. The night I left, I drank till I was numb. I didn't say bye because I didn't want to be told I was dumb. I threw shit in a bag and then it was done. Walked down the stairs and my trip had begun. 6 hours drunk driving to get away from what? I can never say. I thought if I left then I could escape. It wouldn't have been different if I had stayed. One direction was the bottle, the other was ice, and I wasn't gonna listen to anyone's advice. It was my life, my lies, my time. I got to decide whether I lived or died, whether it was alpines or black ice. It took another year of self-hate before I realized I was approaching too late. My rational sensibilities were locked up in a crate, and I was too crazed, too far down to realize where I was, too nihilistic to look above, too strung out to believe in love, too damn sick to realize I had enough until I had enough. Teens weren't made to die, but there she was and so was I. I took one look in her eyes and I knew she was